All right, good morning, you guys. This is for the day that you are out, or not out, you should be here. Just a reminder, these activities count as your attendance, so you need to make sure you complete these fully. And we also need to keep in mind that this is in place of like a 90-minute class, so you are in a different situation where you're at home and I'm not watching over your shoulders, but we need to try and complete these fully, or we will be in a more traditional class setting on Zoom. So if you go to your modules on week 3, you should have the assignment Your Robot Friend. We're going to do it a little bit differently today. So when you click on this and open it up, I've got a question for you here. Are robots going to take over the world, or will they be our friends? Will we turn out like the movie Wall-E, or will we turn out like Next Gen? So Wall-E, I don't know if you saw that, but everyone became uh, incapable of doing normal daily tasks without robots. Or will turn out like Next Gen. That was the movie with the girl that had the really sweet robot that helped her throughout her life. And these are questions that we're talking about, and they're specifically related to manufacturing, or the field of manufacturing that you guys are taking a class in. So I have two videos. Um, One is about cobots, and cobots is a new thing that people are talking about. So go ahead and watch this video. It's kind of short, but I do have a quiz linked below. It's not really a quiz, but it's just a way for me to get a question to you guys. So after you watch the video, I want you to answer what is a cobot and are they good or bad. And so this is using your opinions, not the definition of a cobot, but um, your opinion. So if we click on this, I'll click preview. Um, you guys are just going to type in the box, what is a cobot first? So 2 sentences defining that. Are they good or bad? And then 2 sentences on your opinion. When you're all finished, just click submit and I will give you points for that. Um, so make sure you complete that during class and then come back and watch the next video. The next video is about wearable robots. I think it's very interesting. It's kind of an interesting concept compared to the first one. And then for the rest of your assignment, we are going to start our design process stuff. And normally, the first step of the design process is creating a concept sketch. Um, we tried sketching a little bit with the cup, but not everyone had to do it. So this is an individual assignment. And I know I've heard it before. We're not good at drawing. Some of you guys might be. But it's okay because we can practice and we can become better at drawing. And we can find our own way of communicating through drawing. So draw me a picture of what your cobot would be. It doesn't have to be a humanoid. It doesn't have to be, there's no restrictions on how this robot looks. It is totally up to you. I want you guys to be as creative as possible with this. I've watched some videos where they say, why do humans want robots to look like humans? And it doesn't really make sense because they don't have to. Um, so you guys can be completely creative. Think about like what you want your robot to help you do in your life, etc. The only important thing about this is that it's yours, your own personal, and it helps you in your life. And make sure to refer to the criteria below. Criteria that I'm talking about are down at the bottom. So you need to come up with a name for your robot. It could be anything. It could be like a product name. It could be just a personal name, and I'll show you mine here in a second. Um, Write a description at the top what they do. Create annotations or arrows that display the parts of your robot, and we'll talk about annotations in a second. It's a really important part of concept sketching. I want 5 annotations describing the different parts of your robot, and then make sure it communicates your ideas. So let's check this out. So here are some examples of concept sketches. They're quick but effective information annotations, so that's what these are. These little boxes that are showing information. They're just arrows to information. So you can say this door, whatever they're talking about here. I can't read it, but and it just allows you to put information about your sketch outside. Um, Multiple angles can help display more information. So in concept sketching, a lot of time people will draw different angles to show how things look, and then we just get a better view of our product. Um, Here's some more annotations. These are very wordy, and they have annotations on it, and they have annotations to the side. So it's normally short stuff close by. Sometimes they'll even just have the number, and then over here they'll have like a list of all the annotations. Arrows can show movement. Some things are detailed, some things aren't. So in here, the focal point is this bike stand that they're building, and the guy or the person that is interacting with the bike stand is not as important. So he's just like a shaded figure. And this is the arrows showing the movement, and then they've got multiple angles and they've got annotations. They're really checking all the boxes on this one. And then I threw this one in. Is this effective? I don't think so. We don't know what's going on. Maybe with some annotations we could tell, or if we were watching them make it, it would make sense. But the purpose of a concept sketch is to communicate. That's its sole purpose. So I want to stress with you guys that effective communication is one of the most valuable skills you can obtain in your life. Sketching in the manufacturing or engineering world is used every day. It is a skill that can be developed, and it can help you a great deal. Like anything else, you have to practice. I probably need some practice, but here is mine. This is Mikey. Mikey is my cobot. He helps me throughout the day. He grades my students' assignments so I can focus on creating fun and exciting curriculum. He dispenses filtered water for good hydration. He also skates with me when no one else can. So some of my annotations, his head and the top of his body are solar arrays for charging his batteries. He has a battery indicator, and I wanted to specify that. This skateboard is a superconductor skateboard system allowing trick learning, and he can flip and spin underneath, etc. It has a large memory and an AI motherboard for Canvas integration, so he knows how to grade papers. Flexible phone, air jointed arms to avoid human injuries when they're swinging around. And I like to stay hydrated, so filtered water is really important to me. So there's a water dispenser that builds reservoirs from osmosis from the air around it. It cleans and dispenses. So this is my example. I did one. You guys, I want you guys to do one. Have fun with it. Put your own personal spin on it. Your problems. Have them help you throughout your day. And if you have any questions, you can message me. When you're done, take a picture of it and submit it with your phone. And this will count for your attendance for the day. I hope you guys have fun with this. Okay, goodbye.